I'm Lee, and this week I need to make another chisel. Most of my chisels have a pretty long handle on them, and most of them have a little bit of a rounded edge up here, which I think helps a lot for surface area. You can drive it into the steel further faster. This one was a fuller that didn't pan out. I water quenched it and it ended up breaking out here. So I'm going to forge it down, but my issue is that it is so much shorter than my regular hot chisels, and I need to gain a little bit of length. So this is going to be a real wide bit, or a real wide chisel out here at the end. Then I need to gain a little bit here in the middle. So I'll probably forge it down similar to this, but clean it up a little bit better to extend this bar out. I want to start over the horn, my round die. Now I just want to extend that taper a little bit. Now, whenever I started beating on that, I found another crack that I couldn't see with my eye. So I'm going to have to trim this material back a little bit more, try to get past that crack, see if it'll go again. Try this again. Trying to make sure it's squared up with that line up here. It's a fuzz off. It's hard to turn though. It's looking all right. I'm going to take my cross peen now to it, widen this thing out. So this chisel is done. I have a nice wide chisel. Now this I made specifically for lining up longer lines where I'm trying to split through steel to keep me lined up a little bit better. Most of my, like I said, most of my chisels have a little bit of rounded edge. It's good for driving through steel, but sometimes I need to be able to keep that line nice and straight like that ladle I made the other week. And this thing, it turned out really nice. That is like that Mark Asprey style handle. I have one that's like that to keep you oriented on it, to keep it from twisting in your hands. I kind of like it. I did not get this as long as I wanted because I lost that little bit of mass that cracked, which is right here. So it's going to be a little hot-handed against some steel, but I think it turned out really nice. This flared out like I wanted. It's still nice and heavy down here in the taper, so it's going to take a minute to heat it up, and it's a nice heavy chisel. Well, I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.